Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned on Friday morning. I managed to find 3 home run opportunities, all above 20% plus at their highest point of possibility in the day. And if that's something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together, as well as gain access to my weekly watch list over at the Patreon. Now, here we are with NURO, Neurometrics Inc. This is one of the stocks that I actually mentioned back on the 20th, July 20th, in the daily watch list over at the Discord. And I'm going to show you guys proof and how it resulted that day. So this is the stock I mentioned on July 20th, 2021. It was part of the list and it was NURO. And just about a few minutes, it gave 10% plus, and then it pulled back after that, and it continued to pull upwards, pull back again, consolidated, and then it just took off, guys. After the news of receiving FDA breakthrough device designation for the Quell device. So this was a phenomenal result, and this is one of the highest in one single day that I've seen so far this year. I've seen this before jump up this much in a single day, but in 2021 this was the highest one I've seen in a while, and it was a highest point of 300% plus. This is when I mentioned it way down here. It had jumped up, consolidated, started to run again, consolidated, took off, pulled back, took off, consolidated on the way down, and then it just took off the rest of the day, guys. This had tremendous momentum, and as you can see, it was in the 3s and it went up to 12, and it's right now sitting at $20, and this hit highs the next day of 38 and even 40 the day after that. So this has had a lot of momentum since we started watching it, and these are the type of stocks you'll gain access to by becoming part of the community, and that is something that you can become part of today, and we look forward to having you join us. And here we are with NURO, a chart analysis that we're about to discuss about neurometrics on what's going on moving forward and what I'm looking at these high levels, right? So the first thing is the 50-day moving average. 2380 is the 50-day moving average. We're in bearish territory, and we've already seen this stock actually go up, and now it's going down. So the question is, how down could it go, right? That's the question mark. And where will it actually bottom out? One of the first things I want to look for, if this is going to bottom out on the way down, is at least to stay above $10, guys. $10 is how much it ran, pulled back to, consolidated in the aftermarket hours that day of July 20th, ran again, consolidated, and then it took off the next day and so forth. I think as long as this stays above $10 or above anywhere from $3, it has some strength. But specifically, I would like to see this at least $10 above, because this is a stock that if it just goes right back down into penny stock area, yeah, it could have a jump or momentum, but it's going to actually stop or basically take away the momentum of this stock growing even higher, because of the fact that, you know, this is big news, this is a big move, and what it's doing, it could be a game changer in its niche and in its sector, and it could change lives. So this stock is probably even worth more than what we see right now on the screen. If it just goes right back down, this was buy the rumors, sell the news, and it was just another stock that ran up. But in this case, I don't think this stock is just going to collapse. I think it's going to find an area of strength and then move up over time. And as that revenue starts to kick in and more good news of the breakthrough of this information and device, and also the whole entire innovation and tech with this niche and sector and what it's doing, it's going to be a game changer for the company and for lives. So NURO definitely needs to stay above $10, and if it gets anywhere near it, I would accept to see this around $12, and that's just my opinion. That's the lowest support level I would watch. If that gets broken through, then it's going towards 10, and if 10 gets broken through, I mean, this could hit newer lows that we've seen it come from, right? Below $10. Now, where is it at now? and what I would be watching closely. So before 12 and before 10, I have $12, and then I have up here $17 and $15. Okay, I would dissect the chart to the T with these levels, and then obviously the lowest point reached in the day was 19 and some change, so I would just round that down to $19. So 19, 17, 15, 12 right now are key support levels before getting to 10 to see where the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears tear this one down fairly fast. Now the first resistance level is up here at 2160. It's currently sitting at 2051. 2160 needs to be broken through. It just gives us insight of where this is going. Then 2380 is the true point, so this can get back into bullish territory. And then we have up here 2884. It needs to be broken through, reach 29, and then continue to work its way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, a lot of investors would say that this had a little bit of short squeeze going into it. That's probably correct. And now the question is, could it squeeze again, staying at these levels? Or if it starts to pull up higher, that's a possibility. And there's a lot of hype and speculation around that as this starts to fall and finds a bottom, whether it was here at $19, at 17, 15, or 12, or 10, at some point it might reverse and it can create another squeeze effect like we saw here, and a lot of momentum to the upside. I look forward to seeing your thoughts on this down below. And if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned on Friday morning. And if you want to gain live access to those stocks over at the Discord, the link is down below in the description. And we look forward to having you join us. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before since it was at $38, and we're going to look at its price action since then and how it's reacted. But before we look at that chart and everything about it and that ticker symbol, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together through the volatility of the market. Today, I managed to find 3 home run opportunities of 20% plus. On the day, we went 3 for 3 with these stocks. So these were the stocks we were watching: NRXP, ACOR, and MDGS. Okay, MDGS was our top performer early on in the day, and our best performer in the whole entire day was NRXP. So we're going to look at this in just a moment and how these charts reacted. And if this is something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. So NRXP, we talked about it as it was falling. It jumped up from those lows all the way up to $22 and some change, nearly a 15 to 20% plus jump in just a few minutes. It fell down, hit lows around the $16 mark and low 17s, and took off for the rest of the day, guys. Forget about this large jump here towards the end of the day. Just from that point forward, within about an hour and a half, this stock jumped up nearly 20% plus. But for the day, it had a highest point of 50% plus. This was phenomenal. Now, the other ticker symbol was NDGS, and we caught this one in the pre-market as it was pushing upwards, consolidated, took off, and gave about 20% plus in just a few minutes, guys, from those lows to those highs. Pulled right back down, and then right at the bell, took off and gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys. This was a phenomenal way to start the day, and through the volatility, it gave jumps of 10 to 20% throughout that whole entire 3 times of dips and runs, dips and runs, dips and runs. I mean, this was filled with opportunity afterwards, as well as it was pulling downwards, presenting itself as another opportunity of 5 to 10%. Now we got ACOR. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was falling, and it pulled down to lows here of about 510, 515, and then it took off for a highest point of 20% plus. this was phenomenal as well. As the day rolled out, ACOR in just a matter of minutes, about 10 minutes, ran 20% plus. So my goal daily is to try to catch stocks with momentum that can run in just a few minutes, guys. In just a few minutes, like MDGS, ACOR. Now this one turned out to be a little bit different, but in just about 3 minutes, it gave about a 10 to 20% plus opportunity as well. This one was pretty fast and on a blink of an eye, but it all happened so fast. It pulled down, but the rest of the day, it had momentum from that bottom. It's all about catching the dip, selling the rips. I know it sounds really easy to say, but it is possible, and it takes patience, dedication, and it's all about timing and execution. And this is something you can gain access to if you're interested. And like I said, we look forward to having you join us over at the Discord. Now, the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is TWTR, Twitter Inc., guys. This is a stock I've been talking about since $38. It ran 50% plus, pulled back down, and took off to a high here of $80 and some change. Now, this stock tends to fall pretty fast on overreactions, right? You could see that there every single time, and you could see it every single time an overreaction happens. Twitter Inc. falls pretty fast. But just as fast as it falls, it runs upwards. So the question is, will there be another overreaction, or did a slight one just happen? So I'm going to be watching for consolidation or further weakness. I'm not really going to pay attention if it goes up higher in strength, because this has ran a lot since $49. It's nearly up almost 100%, guys. A few more dollars and it reaches that. This is right now between 50% plus up, and it's something to watch, okay? Twitter Inc., if it falls in the next coming weeks or even month to the downside and ends up anywhere between that support level of $64 and down here at $55 and then all the way down to $49, it could present itself as an opportunity based off analysis ratings and the growth and expansion of this company, guys. Now, 2020 was not a great year for them, but quarterly they're coming back up towards the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, and earnings has been pretty spectacular, and it just continues to push upwards, guys. There's a lot of room for Twitter to continue to grow, and through every single overreaction, it's presenting itself as an opportunity. So if you don't have Twitter on your watch list, or you didn't pay much attention to it, it's definitely a stock to keep in mind moving forward. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm just here to share with you guys the stocks I'm watching and why I'm watching them. In no shape or form am I telling you to buy, sell, or hold any of these positions, but I am here to enlighten everyone. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.